तवः गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणस्पतः न शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेद वेदांत वेदांग विद्या सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। ॐ आप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक्प्राणश्चक्षुः श्रोत्रमतो बलमिन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्मोपनिषदम् माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्याम् मा ब्रह्म निराकरो अनिराकरणम् अस्त्वनिराकरणम् मे अस्तु तदात्मनि। निरतेय उपनिषत्सु धर्माः ते मयि सन्तु। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम हरि ओम। Let us chant second mantra. श्रोत्रस्य श्रोत्रं मनसो मनोयत् वाचो हवाचं स उ प्राणस्य प्राणः चक्षुषश्चक्षुः अतिमुच्य धीराः प्रेत्यस्माल्लोकात् अमृता भवन्ति न तत्र चक्षुर्गच्छति न वाक् गच्छति नो मनः न विद्मः न विजानीमः यथा एतत् अनुशिष्यान् अन्यदेव तत् विदितात् अथो अविदितादधि इति शुश्रुम पूर्वेषाम् येनस्तद्व्याचचक्षिरे यद्वाचा अनभ्युदितं यद्वाचा अनभ्युदितं येन वाक् अभ्युद्यते तदेव ब्रह्म त्वं विद्धि नेदं यदिदमुपासते नेदं यदिदमुपासते. So we had seen that the one which is not a part of the world is the vitalizer, illuminator, enlivener, which is different than the known and different than the unknown. I had seen last yesterday that whatever is known, which we see, will be always false and finite, and therefore known can't be the complete truth. We had seen 4 points yesterday, 5 points. So I won't repeat, you know that. And anything which is unknown is of the nature of ignorance or Maya. What is unknown? How can you be that? Because you know yourself. So what is known other than known and unknown will be of the nature of your own self. In this whole world, nothing other than our own self can satisfy this, because self is not the object of knowledge. Who will objectify it? And self is also not unknown. Neither it is known, neither it is unknown. And therefore, that which is the illuminator of all should be of the nature of consciousness. You heard this. Huh? Well, yes, I hear it, but I forgot. Okay. So this is of the nature of consciousness. That which is of the nature of consciousness. Just go there for a moment, mentally. Go there means be there. You don't have to do anything. It is not a physical traveling. It is intellectually unveiling only. That will not be in time and space. That which is not in time and space, there will be no object also. Anything which is limited when I see any limitation, so when I say something is limited, so limitation is defined something which is conditioned by time, space and object. Vastu parichet, kal parichet and desh parichet. Sunday, today is Monday, no? So Sunday is absent in Monday and Monday is absent in Sunday. This is limitation of time. Kitchen is absent in hall, hall is absent in kitchen. This is limitation of space. Mic is absent in book, book is absent in mic. This is limitation of object. If something does not, if something is not in space and time, then automatically vastu parichet goes away. The limitation of object is possible only when space is there. When space itself is not proved by itself, space is proved by Anuman Brahma. Actually, space is not proved by sense organ also. I got up. Space is not proved by sense organ also. Yes, I told. You remember? Which sense organ is space is proving? Which sense organ proves space? Follow bhai? No, but which sense organ it is proving? Touch? No, that is, ear is proving that. Touch is proved by, ear is proving that. Ear is proved by touch. Eyes are not proving. Eyes proves the form. Ears prove the sound. But such a big space is there all around. So how do you know? Eyes. Eyes will prove the space. Eyes is proving on the light. Eyes is proving the light, not the space. Don't be so light-hearted. I am saying no sense organ proves space. Space is proved by two things. Those who are little Vedantic students, they can understand. If you don't understand, don't worry. Everything is not understood in one day. It is not that simple matter. It will take time. But why to study such difficult things? No, not difficult, it is easy. But I see this space. You are seeing the light only. If light is not there, what is the experience of space you have? In the darkness, what is space you see? Supposing there is no sunlight, then what do you experience? Dark. So darkness is not space. That means you see the light. You see expanded light and you call it space. Space is proved in Vedanta by two ways. One is by Anuman Pramana. You are close to what you are seeing. You are close. Anuman Pramana means inference. Because air is moving, therefore air will move where? You need something stationary for air to move. And second, space is proved by ear. Parisheshat Nyaya. If all sense organ have one object, so word Shabd should have the object, because this ear is made from a Panchikrit Panchmahabhut. Therefore, there should be Panchikrit Panchmahabhut corresponding to this one. Parisheshat Nyaya. Well, I did not understand. Don't worry. What is a Panchikrit Panchikrit? Don't worry. Is it something to consider Panjiri? No. So, Space is proved by sense organ, or it is proved by Anuman Pramana. Space is not self-proven thing. So, but the light of which the sense organ is proved cannot be in time and cannot be in space. Because space itself is inert. How can space prove anything? And when you are in deep sleep, still you exist without space. You are in dream, you exist without space. So what you want to say? I want to say there is some consciousness, I'm using the word, something is existing which is not in time and space. And if it is not in time and space, it is called infinite. Infinite in Vedanta is defined as which is not in time and space, an object. But it is there, it is conscious. So this entity, this I will call here in the Upanishad, this will be given the name first time as Brahman. Pariched samanya abhav upalakshitatvam brahmatvam, which is indicated by the absence of all limitation. Pariched samanya abhav upalakshitatvam brahmatvam. I'm repeating it. Which is indicated by the absence of all limitations and is conscious, is called Brahman. Where is it? You are there. Me. Because you are consciousness. That I exist, I am consciousness. This I can understand. But I have no, because consciousness cannot be in space. This you saw. This is what we did hard work so many days. Oh, hard work we did, but what where we read, we don't know. So we had seen that. We had seen that it cannot be object, it cannot be material. Remember that. Now, just giving you one data, this is Brahman, which is the enlivener of all, whose light, because of whose light everything else is sentient, because of whose existence everything is existent. Correct, fine, understood. It is, please note one point. When it is said that it is different than known and unknown, doesn't mean this is known, this is unknown, and this is Brahman here. It is not the meaning there. This is not the way to think. That this is known, this is unknown, and this is Brahman, which is eliminating the known and unknown. This is wrong. And then what is there? What is there then? When it is said different, it is different as the pot is different than the mud. And the power in the pot to make the pot is different than the mud. So, I can't understand what you are talking. समझ में आया कुछ? आ गया? अच्छा. So there is something called mud. ठीक है ना? Mud. In the mud there is a power to make a pot. Mercury doesn't have a power to take shape. In the mud there is a power to make a pot that is called Maya in the mud. Maya of the mud. That is unknown because it cannot be Vyajyate pramanahi. It cannot be known by sense organ or mind also. It is inferred only. Through that power, I make a mud out of the pot. So actually, the pot is nothing but known. And the power in the pot is unknown. And the mud is different than the known and unknown. It is not that it is exclusively like different word we use is different than that. It is in the name of superimposition, adhyarop. Okay, please give another example. Because I understand better with example. Understand example first, then the main principle. Okay. Supposing you are eating laddu. Supposing. And by eating laddu in your room, you are all alone. So you had 3-4 laddus, 2 you ate. And you thought, well, very hungry, 4 I will finish. Corresponding to each purusharth. So 2 you ate, almost 2.5, and I came. Very awkward moment. 3rd laddu was almost there, and somehow you gulped. And slowly you hit the laddu like this. And slowly you kept it somewhere. Near on the bed you kept it at that moment. Okay. So no, you couldn't complete that laddu. So 1.5 laddus are still remaining. And I asked you to do the work. Where is the notes? Where is you have not given the notes? So I asked you to go there. And somehow you finished and ran to me. Now you know what happened? This samskar is gained in the mind. And in the dream, this suppressed vasana of remaining laddu, you think you are sitting on very big laddu and eating laddus because that suppressed vasana. You are sitting on some big laddu, it is a macroscopic laddu, and you are sitting and you are eating like a cow. So, that power, that is called Maya, the impression of eating. Now, what is very important to understand when you are dreaming? Dhyan dena, I need your full attention, not 100%, 200%. There is a pure consciousness like a screen. In that pure consciousness, the world came out. Your body, house, child, father, mother. It is not different than the self or a consciousness. It is not different. It is called superimposed adhyaro. And there is a power of that which creates the dream. The power to create the dream is called unknown or avidit. And the dream which is created is called vidit. But what is very, very serious matter, that both are superimposed on you, the consciousness. So when I say different, it is not physically different. It is called vilakshan. Lakshana wise it is different. One is real, other is unreal. Unreal cannot have its face. Unreal needs something real to support itself. You can't have mirage water unless there is sand. You can't have blueness of the sky unless you have a space. You can't have a makeup unless you have face. So something true is required to support the false. When you say he is speaking lie, that means there should be some truth. Then only he can speak lie. If there was no truth, he cannot speak lie. Lie. The very basis of lie is some truth. And therefore I say the vidit, which is the false world of name and form, and avidit, which is the power, both are. And please note, ignorance also needs knowledge. When you say ignorance, ignorance has its substrate. Ignorance can't be on inert. Ignorance has to be on consciousness only. Ignorance needs a subject. You can't say ignorance is there. I said, where? Ignorance cannot be without consciousness. Ignorance is not on the body. I am ignorant. And therefore, the vidit and avidit are superimposed on the consciousness in the dream. Dream world and the power to create dream, both are on me. I hope you are understanding. Clear? Okay, dream got over. The world went away. Which world? Dream world. The power to create dream world. But the consciousness remained. I remained, and I am going to waking now. When I am going to waking, between dream and waking, there are two things. Between two, there has to be gap. Then only there can be called two. This is two finger because in between two finger there is no finger. You are two people because in between there is no person sitting. This is one body because in between my body there is no other body. So if you say waking state and dream state are two, that means between waking and dream there should be no state. There should be pure consciousness without time and space. Shh. Shh. Who is making sound? Nobody. Between waking and dream, there is no state. There is a spaceless, timeless, objectless consciousness. I hope you got my point. That is called Brahman. Because in that there is no space and time limitation. If before you get up, some practice is there of yogis. One kind of meditation is there. You know what is a meditation? Before they are about to get up in the waking state and dream is over, they stop there. Well, I did not understand. Again say, before they became aware of the waking state, time and space of the waking, before they were about to project, mind was about to project and they stopped it. And dream was over. In the sandhi of Jagrita and Swapna, they stopped it. Bole, but where will they meditate? On the bed? Yes. They stopped there only. They are conscious of that state and they extended that. That is Brahman. I don't know whether I am able to communicate or not. If I am not able to communicate, I again try. No. Very clear. It is different than vidit and avidit. Dream example is there. Now waking came up. You know what happened in waking state? What happened? On the same consciousness which was in the dream, now waking Maya came up and manifested the world. In that consciousness in which there was no space and no time. कमाल हो गया. जागृत स्वप्न सुषुप्तिषु प्रपंचम यत् प्रकाशते तद ब्रह्मामिति ज्ञात्वा सर्वबन्धैः प्रमुच्यते. त्रिषु धामसु यद् भोग्यं भोक्ता भोग्यश्च यद् भवेत् तेभ्यो विलक्षण साक्षी चिन्मात्रो हम सदाशिव. मय्येव सकलं जातं मयि सर्वं प्रतिष्ठितं मयि सर्वं लयं याति तद् ब्रह्मात्मयमस्मयम्. So I hope you are not making it that different means like this difference is there. Difference is not a physical difference. It's a difference of truth and false. And it's a difference of truth and the power to create false. This is the meaning of avedit and vedit. Just go on the dream and you will get more clarity. And this timeless, spaceless and objectless I, which is in the sandhi of Jagrit and Swapna, is called Brahman, on which all are superimposed. And therefore definition of Brahman is Parichhed Samanya Abhav Upalakshitatvam Brahmatvam, which is characterized by the absence of all kinds of limitation and is consciousness, that is called Brahman. I can move ahead now? Can I move ahead? We'll move ahead. This topic is so interesting. You can stop and meditate here only. Actually, you are listening the class when you are a little advanced. Yes, I am quite advanced. When you are a little advanced, while listening only you will be meditating. Because you will get everything, your meaning will be that self only. And if you are not understanding, just wait, pray to Lord, you will understand. Lord is the one who is the Guru of all Gurus. He will make you understand. Don't worry about this. Don't worry. Do anything but don't worry about it. Don't get worked up. Don't get anxious. Don't get worried. Don't get troubled. Okay. So this word we saw, Brahman, which will be now used from 4th month onwards. Please note, it is the same for which it was said, it is the ear of ear, eyes of the eyes. Same. Okay, I understand that. Same word, ear of the ear, eye of the eye. Okay, prana of the prana. Fine. So one word we got it, Brahman. ठीक है भाई, बिल्कुल ठीक है. Another word I will tell you, it is called here Vak. One word is called Vak. Oh, walking. No. Not English walk. Walk means speech. Okay. I thought you have to walk out. No. So, here it is called Vak. Well, what do you mean by Vak? Speech. But I know this organ of speech is called Vak. My tongue is there. No. Please be careful. Tongue is not called speech here. Tongue is just a headquarter to express the organ of speech. The organ of speech is not the tongue. What the doctor operates is not, it is the headquarter of the power of speaking called Vagindri. One is called sense organ, other is called socket of sense organ. So what external object you see, that is called socket or point of expression, golak, which the doctors operate, is called eyes, ears. But power of listening is different than the headquarter of that. Headquarter is different. Okay. So when you sleep, your tongue is there, but your organ of tongue has gone. The functional tongue has gone, structural tongue is there. Functional eyes have gone. Structural eyes are there and you are sleeping with open eyes. You do like that, person won't recognize. Or you are there, ears are open, and you will not hear because the sense organ called ear has gone. This is experienced here many times. So, Although the ear, the structural ear is there, but the sense organ is gone. So sense organ and the structural ear are different things. Don't confuse two. Fine. Sometimes you are lying down on the bed and you are sleeping. You are about to sleep. And you will see, with everybody it happens. Don't get embarrassed. If at all sometime you must have felt that, and some people don't, then after that they don't hear any voice and they fall. So, sometimes you get up by that noise, what happened? That then that noise you get up. Because you are sleep, you are holding like that. And the book falls. You know what? Why it happened? Because sense organ called hand, it withdrew. The structural hand is there, but behind that power of holding is loosened now. And therefore the one which was holding this, as a gir gaya ye. See the difference between that. Although you have the hand, but it went away. And similarly, it happens in the body also. Suppose you are sitting like that. ऐसे गिर जाते हैं. This is, I can make out person is meditating or sleeping. Because when you go into meditation, you don't move too much. You are straight. When you are in meditation. But when you are not in meditation, then what happens is, it's not like that. You slowly, because the holder is gone. So there is a holder of the sense organ and the structural sense difference pata lag gaya. So much I have to explain so that you are clear about that. Understood. So outer sense organ called tongue is not the sense organ of speech. Sense organ of the speech is the power in the tongue to speak. Very good. Please note, I'm entering into fourth mantra, I'm speaking the word vak. Because yad vacha and abhyutam is there. Well, fine, very good. Understood? Acha. Look at this vak which is there. It is in the form of illuminating thought. I am not speaking. First there is a thought comes. And therefore there is something called Vaikri Vani, Vandhima Vani, Pashyanti Vani and Paravani. You have heard this somewhere. Vaikri Vani is there, which you can hear if you whisper or you talk. You can hear that. Sometimes people, you are in monologue in your room, etc. You talk to yourself. Everybody does. Don't get worried. Everybody talks some once in a blue moon, once in a while. Old people talk a lot like that. But you talk. Especially when you shout, etc., you shout like that. Anyway, that is called Vaikri Vani. Other is called Madhyama Vani. When you think, and you please note, thinking with the language and with the revelation, that is called the Madhyama Vani. I am not moving my tongue, but I am thinking. Thinking with the revelation. Speech is the revealing area. Madhyama Vani. Pashyanti Vani is the one which is about to think. I say, Ram, Ra. If you see Ra, it has risen in the heart. Ra. Don't speak, don't move your tongue and say Ram. You say Ram without moving your tongue. And tell me where Ra is coming. That is Madhyamavani. I am going to Ram. Ram. It starts from the seed is there. So speech is in the form of language illuminating thought. Language and which is illuminating thought. Okay. Rather, sense organ, if you want to know, when you are in dream, that which talks in the dream, that is called sense organ of speech. Okay. थोड़ा परा भी सुना देते हैं. Paravani. Paravani is closest to consciousness. When you come out of samadhi, which tells about samadhi is Paravani. Because it is closest to the self. Well, I have not gone into samadhi. Okay, when you get out of deep sleep, and when somebody tells that I had slept well, I slept well. It was a good sound sleep. I am feeling very fresh. Although it was a short sleep, but it was a deep sleep. Acha, yeah, short and sweet, not short and deep. Okay. Who told you? Thought was there. So the Paravani is the one which is closest to the self, which talks about the deep sleep and the samadhi. It is Chaitanya, more light of consciousness is in Paravani. Okay. Understood. And this speech, what the headquarter of the speech? Tongue and whole mouth. This whole area is the headquarter of speech. All words come out from here. In Sanskrit, I don't know. You have alphabets are being taught, no? The alphabets. Huh? So alphabets you must have heard gutturals. K, K, G, K, G. It is all coming from here. Gutturals. Kanthya it is called. Kanthya. Not kant, kanthya. Is it clear? Not clear. Kanthya. Very good. Then cha, cha, ja, ja, ja. Cha, cha, ja, ja, ya. Ka, ka, ga, ga, nga. So cha, cha, ja, ja, ya. This is called talavya, palatal. All are headquarters. You can't make this sound from hand. Because the speech, the sense organ speech is not located here. This sound is not coming from here. Sometimes from his stomach some sound comes. But they are not guttural. ठीक है. It's called talavya. Cha, cha, jaj. Dhyan dena khub. Sanskrit is such an interesting language, I tell you. Be slow, be steady, don't worry, relax. Even if you don't understanding, don't. If you are don't understanding, not understanding, don't worry. This is called talavya, palatal. So there is an air that hits at a particular place. Air is all around. Air is here also. Air is in the palate also. Air is on the top of also. Murdhanya also. Air is in the teeth also. Air is in the lips also. At which point you force, that letter comes out. Huh? Ka, ka, ga, 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 ga. Ka, ka, ga, ga, nga. When you mix it with the nasal, it is nga. Then I'm hitting the speech on the cha, cha, ja, ja, nya. ठीक? I'm hitting more stronger than pehle. Ta, ta, da, da, na. Murdhan it is called. Then I'm hitting on the teeth. Ta, ta, da, da, na. And I'm hitting on my lips. Pa, 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 ma. Pa, 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 ma. Pa, 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 ma. Pa, 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 ma. So this all the speech is located here. And each alphabet of Sanskrit has come from here. I hope this is clear now. See, organ of speech has 8 parts. And this is called upper part of the neck, this is called Jivva Mool. जैसे Ramah Kupyati. Ramah Kupyati. Half ka you made. Ramah Kupyati. This is called Jivva Mool. Upadmani one is called. Hara Namah Parvati. Don't say Hara Namah Parvati, but there. Half fa is to be there. Fakar is there. Hara Namah. Hara Namah Parvati. Om Hara Namah Parvati Pate. ठीक है ना? So 8 parts is there. So Jivva Muli, Hridayam, Kant, Murdha, Dant, Nasika, Osht, Talu. All 8 parts where the air hits and a certain letter is heard after you put an effort, that is called Vak. That is called some word comes out. When letter come out. Like ka, pa, kapa. Gha came out. And after that, ta came out. Ghat means pot. Ghat. So this is called word. Supting antam padam. So this is called word. Combination of words is called sentence. Vakyam. Sentence. So organ of speech hitting at a certain place, it makes letter, combination of a definite letter, not any letter. Ghap. There is no word like ghap. So a definite letter, when you combine, it is called word. Like cat. So ta. When you mix, then cat words comes up. Similarly, Ghat came out. Rama, then Ram came out. ठीक है? And after that, when you add subject and object and predicate, then the whole sentence is called Vakyam or sentence. Ghataha patati. Ghat has fallen. Rama gacchati. Ram is going. Brahmacharinaha pathanti. So brahmacharis are studying. Ved pada patanti. Ved patham patanti. Pad dhatu is the meaning of chanting also. I hope this is general information. Is it clear? Very simple. No problem. No problem in life. Go slow. Go slow. Oh, so difficult. No, not difficult. But organ of speech is nowhere else in your body. You can't pronounce it anywhere else. When I'm pronouncing pa. Here it is not there. If organ of speech was in the armpit, by moving you could have made the sound. Just by movement, sound will not come. That sh is coming. It's not coming. But I'm moving, how much you dance, sound will not come. Because organ of speech is not there. Hitting will not create the organ of, the word will not come. Okay. Guttural, palatal, retroflex, dental, labial. I am translating in English. Well, in Sanskrit also you say. Kantya, Kanthavya, Talavya, Murdhanya, Dantavya, Avashtavya. चलो भाई, ये 5 हो गया. All have 5 letter. So 5 into 5 is 25. Something called semi-vowel. Ya-ra-la-va. Ya-ra-la-va. Not yar. Ya-ra-la-va. So this 25 plus 4 is 29. Then comes Ushma. Ushma. Okay. Ushma. Sha, sha, sa. Sha, sha, sa, ha. So 29 plus 4. 33. All are called sparshaha, mutes. I'm not talking about vowels. This is consonant. All are located here. Sanskrit language is too scientific. Most unscientific is English language. Very popular, but very, I like the language. But very indisciplined. Chalk. Spelling of chalk is C-H-A-L-K. No? L is silent. You don't know which letter becomes silent anywhere. You can't say chalk. And CH is K. Cha. CH is Cha. CH is Cha. And somewhere CH is Ka. Tell me, chaos. You can't say chaos. Lot of chaos is there. And give me the cock. Chalk. But Sanskrit is too disciplined. If cha cannot be anything else. Alphabet, there it starts as, the first is A. In Sanskrit, A is A plus U. That is A. That is A is like this. B is Ba and E. Anyway, these are all distant formation. Because Vak word is coming. If you want to skip, I can skip. No, even if you want, I won't skip. Maybe you will understand someday. Why should run I? It's not my style to run. Okay, I understand. And how the Panini says this? Kuha visarjaniyam kantha. Acha. Ichu yashanam talamya. Ritu rashanam murdhanya. Right, like that. These are sutras of Panini. Acha. My time is running away. Not running away, run away. So these words, what is the work of speech? Illuminate. I say lotus. Immediately in your heart, lotus flower comes. I say flute comes. I say mango tree comes. I say sun came. It is illuminating. I say moon came up. So what the speech does? It illuminates, reveals. Correct. Can I go ahead? Okay, go ahead, please. All kind of studies are only based on speech. If tongue called speech, sense organ called speech was not there, there will be no universities and no colleges. Because all ideas, emotions, everything is revealed by speech. Therefore, animals could not have universities. Because animals have sound system, not a speech. Animal indicates by sound. They have sound. But the speech is not there. We are developed in our speaking. Okay. Well, so emotions, ideas, all are revealed by speech. If I say, please give a talk on the mic, so you can give a long talk on the mic. Please take a talk on eyes. You can talk on eyes. They are all object of his speech. Okay. So now I have taken the word. 2 words we saw today. One was Brahman, other was Vak. Very good. One line comes in Bhashyakar, I want to tell you. You must have heard first word. All of you can write Don't worry if you cannot write. You cannot write, don't worry. Do everything but don't worry. Only this much I can write, I'm not so bad. I can write I'll take time. Because I first I do like this. Then I take like that. Then I make a bridge. This is called. It takes 5 minutes, but I can write. Achha, 5 minutes you take? Yes. Because I'm very fast. Okay. You know, every word, every consonant has a in it. And therefore, akaro vai sarvavak. Now, I'll come to the point. What is coming to mind? And therefore it is called akshar, naksharati. You can't break it. You can't break a. Chalte hain. Let me come to the point. So we saw Brahman, we saw Vak. Please note one point. The power to reveal in the speech has been borrowed by dipping into consciousness. It has dipped, the thought has dipped into consciousness, and then it has the power to reveal. All of the sense organ has a revealing power. Oh. Eyes are revealing form, ears are revealing sound, tongues are revealing this. It reveals. Reveals means it shows. It is prakasha gaya. What is person? He is Mr. Rakesh Kumar Sinha. Oh, I was searching about you. Where are you? Because I had to, sometimes in the airport you go, they put up some kind of board is there. They are holding to that. And sometimes they don't hold. Therefore, now you go. So he comes, are you Mr. Such and Such? Yes, I am. Then okay, please come. So speech reveals. The power in the speech to reveal. There is light in it. Speech is a light. My whole talk is only a light. It was 1 hour talk. No, 1 hour 5 minutes. Okay. So that 1 hour talk, it has a light. The power to illuminate is not of the speech. It was dipped in consciousness and then came out. Dipped and then came out. Dipped and then came out. Therefore, Chaitanya Sahit Vaikhri Vani, Chaitanya Sahit Madhyama Vani, Chaitanya Sahit Paravari, Chaitanya Sahit Madhyama Vani, Pashanti Vani. I hope this is clear. Now point is, speech can illuminate everything, but it can't illuminate its source called consciousness. Two reasons. What two reasons? One reason is Atmani Kriya Bhavat. It can't objectify itself. And second reason is that speech can illuminate something finite. Because it is a thought. It can't, every thought is a finite, it came and went away. Speech can't illuminate the whole. Very good. And therefore, this mantra says, Yad vacha anabhiritam, that which is not revealed by speech. Yen vak abhyudyate, rather which speech is revealed by that. That which is not revealed by speech, rather speech is revealed by that. Revealing power in this speech is because of that. Oh. Tadeva Brahma Tvam Vidhi. Know that alone to be Brahman. Nidam Yadidam Upasate. Up to topic of Upasana will come tomorrow. That Brahman which you are doing Upasana is not Brahman. बहुत बड़ी बात होने वाली है. Please come prepared tomorrow. Will I change some dressing senses? No. Same dress you have to wear. But prepared means mentally be subtle. This topic is very, very interesting. So 2 words we saw, 3 things. First thing Brahman, second is Vak, and third is revealing. Big, thick books are there. In any discipline, it may be psychology, it can be philosophy, it can be medical, it can be art, it can be interiors, it can be fashion designing, it can be anything. And what they are doing, all are speech only. Somebody has written it, put his thoughts into words, and he has documented it. And you reveal it. And you tell it is like this, it is like this. You can reveal it. Why? Because they are all object in time and space. And therefore it can be revealed. But why this topic had come all of a sudden? Because some people said that Brahman is Vidit, is known area. Because any Devata is known. Any Devata and Ishwar will be in time and space only. This was a shock. Well, that is in time and space. Yes. If it is in time and space, it cannot be known by that. It can be known by speech. It cannot be that. So I'll come on the topic of tomorrow, the Upasana, and what you do Upasana. Please note, Upasana is not bad. Upasana is fine. But to think that this object alone is everything. This form of Lord Ram and Krishna Bhagavan alone is everything. This is where Upanishad is objecting. It is not objecting your worship. It is objecting, don't think this alone is everything. This form, when Bhagavan Krishna had not taken avatar, what was his form? What was the form of God in Pralaya? In Pralaya, where is the form of God? Where is Vrindavan? Where is Ayodhya gone? In Pralaya. That is self is there. Same with the Maya, he expresses as a form. But some said, no, I only believe in that form. Then you will become phonetic. Formatic will become phonetic. Because you are not understanding the complete picture. And tomorrow we will come and see that. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Guru Pyo Namaha.